Yeah, so basically summarize what your initial thoughts are on it, really, right? What do you think?
Initial thoughts on the stamp player. I think it's great in theory for the future of music for artists. I think that if more artists did something like this, streaming platforms would be forced to pay creators more fairly, right? And it takes someone like Kanye West who's smart enough or creative or a bit eccentric enough to make a huge move like this to get them to pay attention, right?
Yep.
If someone's smaller, I don't want to be rude. The dude who took his music off Spotify because of Joe Rogan,
Neil Young?
Neil Young, thank you. He's big, but most people who consume music don't really care about Neil Young, in my opinion, right?
Well, I mean, there's people that do, but I think what it is the demographic, right? Neil Young is, a
He's
little
not
bit
relevant.
older.
That's just a fact.
Yeah, he's not relevant to the
Yeah.
younger crowd, people who consume music in this way.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, I mean,
Kanye West he demands attention.
Yeah.
So Neil Young, there was buzz around it.
Yeah.
Like Kanye West making a huge stance like this it's all over all the news outlets, right? It's a huge deal because he's Kanye West, right?
Hey, if Drake does it, it might be GG.
Exactly. if more artists do
It
stuff
takes the
like
big
this,
artists.
it's gonna help.
Yeah.
Yeah. So initial impressions, I like the idea. Final, more balanced thoughts are it's way too expensive. Most people cannot afford it. Most people outside of North America who are just normal people cannot afford a $200 device because you convert that to whatever currency, that's multiple thousands, right? So most people will probably look for other ways to listen to the album.
You know what? I know that the people will. And you know what, though? Devil's advocate. $200. $200. All right, man. I got a pair of Yeezys over there. They cost me over $200. So, and people, hella people buy Yeezys. Hella people buy Jordans, and they're almost $200. So for the fact, I think if people really wanted it, they'll buy it. But I don't think it's that people can't afford it. It's just people are not gonna be invested into this because just like you and I, like honestly, look, like I said, I'm the biggest Kanye fan. Not the biggest, but biggest in my circle. Biggest in my circle, okay? And I almost bought it, but I just don't know enough about it. I don't want to just throw $200 away. Like Yeezys, I know they're the most comfortable shoes in the universe. I know they have a unique look to them, unique style, and they're collectibles. So yeah, there's value in that. But in this, the specific product, I don't know what the value is because we're seeing it's too new. It's a new concept, and I think it's hard to find value in it until you actually tangibly use it and try to see what it does long.